What's up, people? This Dragon Ball Super episode 125 was something I did not expect. I mean, yeah, we saw the previews, Toppo, the God of Destruction. He's going to turn into his God of Destruction mode kind of thing. You know, we all saw that, but the way that this guy came out, I did not expect him to be this cool.
One thing I say and always keep.
Alright, so Toppo, definitely a monster in this. It was crazy. Like, we knew that he was strong from the beginning. Obviously, he's a candidate to be the God of Destruction, so we knew that he was really strong, but this was crazy. Honestly, I really just can't explain to you how cool this guy actually looked to me. I didn't even think he was a cool character from the start. I mean, I thought he was alright. It was cool to see a different character, but he's just this big blob guy. He looks like a power lifter. And I didn't think he was very good at fighting at all. We did a lot of wrestling moves, and then he just comes out jacked. He went from looking like a power lifter to a bodybuilder. That was the insane change for this guy. And I mean, you see at the beginning, obviously, 17 was trying to buy time. He wanted to be there when the time ran out, so he knew he wouldn't defeat him like that, obviously. Then Frieza comes, where it looks like 17 might actually die, and then just they completely ambushed the guy. He didn't know what to do. He actually just took the blast like a champ, and then this is when you see him snap, pretty much. And that's really what I wanted to talk about, him snapping. Because he says something along the lines of justice isn't necessary anymore. There's only one thing I'm focusing on. I've made up my decision. I want to win. And the part I really want to focus on is I've made my decision. Because he says it, and then Jiren says it. Belmont commenting that he's finally using that power. Makarita, the Universe 11 Angel, is even commenting on it, saying we're going to see the power that we've been training for, the fruits of your labor kind of thing. So they have referred to this as another power. Even Lord Beto says this is God of Destruction power coming from the gods. So why wasn't he showing this power completely from the start, knowing that he would have been able to win using this power? So my theory on this is that Toppo is just a really good dude. He has a strong sense of justice, and that's what he wants to stick to and abide by. That's what he wants his life to stick by. And with the Gods of Destruction, I don't think that there's really room for good or bad in their world. They have a job to do. It's to destroy, it's to maintain balance, and I think that they don't need to consider this race is good, this race is bad. It's about keeping the balance, and if something needs to go, something needs to go. Having a strong sense of justice, no matter how good or bad the person is that you're fighting, you want to save them, you want to look after them, and you don't want to destroy them. I think that's what stopped Toppo from using this power. That's why he was so undecided about it, and I think that's why they really mentioned, so you've decided. So this is what you're gonna do. You are going to use the power of a god because you know that this is what you have to do. I'd say, judging by the kind of person that Toppo is, that it was sort of a, if you do it, you're all the way in, not half in, half out. So I think he really wanted to cling to this Pride Trooper justice as long as he could before he made the decision that that's it. I have to fully commit to this. I'm going to be a God of Destruction. Good and evil do not matter anymore, just what's good for the universe. With that, Toppo turns on the lights. He flicks on the God of Destruction switch. He puts on his God of Destruction hat and says, all right, time to go to work. Because this powerlifter turned bodybuilder was amazing. He decided that he would use a God of Destruction blast on Frieza and pushed Frieza all the way back to his final form. Another really cool thing about his design was he had this little glowing tattoo kind of thing on him. I want to explore that more. I want to see more of that. What is it even for, actually? What does that mark tell you? Does that mark symbolize that he's using the power of a god and not being a god yet? Is that sort of like a trainee kind of mark? Does that suppress the power that he really has? Once he actually becomes a God of Destruction, does that mark get released, and does that unleash more power to him? Questions that I hope will be answered one day. Obviously, the tournament is going to end in a couple of months, and that will end the mark of Dragon Ball Super so far. But I mean, who knows, we could get it back in a different form or in a kind of next season sort of feel. Anyway, the way that Toppo was handling Frieza was insane. Easily destroying his energy blast before just beating him into the dirt and kicking him over the edge, which he didn't fall over. So there's going to be something there later. He's going to probably pull something mischievous. Everyone thinks that he's gone, but he's not. Obviously, him not being on the bleachers, we know that he has not been knocked out, but he is hanging from a ledge and they are floating in space now, so who knows where he is. So now we've got 17 left, and I really don't think he will be knocked out. I think that Vegeta will just come swoop in and be like, yo, go hide somewhere or go support from afar, because we need the numbers right now. I mean, who knows what happens even if it's a draw. Nothing has been decided about that yet. So I'm sure it will be in our universe's best interest for us to sort of just have more players on the field. So if 17 were just to float around, that would be fine. In this next episode, we'll have Vegeta fighting Toppo, and that's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what we need. Vegeta is going to do something that may threaten his life. Now, I don't think he's actually going to. I think it's just going to be a technique that is going to push him past his limits, like I've said before. I've said this before, but something along the lines of, as Goku in Super Saiyan Blue going Kaioken, he said the first time he did it that if he did something wrong, it would have obliterated his whole body. I think there will be a thing like that for Vegeta. Either that or he sacrifices himself to take out Toppo with him. I don't think it will lead to death, but I think it will lead to both of them maybe falling out. Fingers crossed that it doesn't happen and Vegeta can just come through with the win for once. Please just beat this guy, knock him off and leave you there. But who knows, Toppo is an actual beast at the moment. As we know, he is using the God of Destruction power. Vegeta also having the power of a god, but not a god of destruction. Goku and Vegeta not being able to take on Lord Beerus at full power, so what about Toppo? Is Toppo as strong as a God of Destruction? Is he still weaker than a God of Destruction? It does seem like Toppo is weaker than Lord Beerus though. Lord Beerus commenting saying, oh, so he has to charge his stuff before he can use it. But that's also unsure information because Toppo is using a field around him that is destroying everything, which we haven't seen a God of Destruction do, so maybe that is taking a toll. I am seriously so surprised at Toppo though. I really didn't think he would be this cool. His big mustache and his powerlifting gut I really didn't like, but now he just looks like an animal and he is so confident, so strong. It doesn't look like anything's gonna get through to him. Hopefully Vegeta comes through with that win. But what did you guys think about that episode? I thought it was awesome. It really surprised me how cool Toppo could actually be. What do you think is going to happen to 17 and where do you think Frieza is going to come back into this? Like I say every week, super awesome episode, loved it, really don't want it to end. I mean, this week, he broke the friggin' stage, man. But anyways, that's gonna do it for me, guys. If you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you already haven't. I've also done an unboxing video for the Dragon Ball FighterZ Collector's Edition. You'll find that video over here and probably vlogs over here somewhere. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I honestly really appreciate it. I'm Saiyan Satsumi. Catch you guys next time.